niño ahí.
¿Un niño era, no?
Un niño, marico.
Era un niño. Porque la verdad que está viendo el video,
Una criatura, marico.
No idea.
That's fine. Look at the sky.
What's that?
Sad. Where's Logan?
Sleep on.
When is he gonna wake up?
I don't know. No idea.
That's fine. Look at the sky.
What's that?
Sad. When is he gonna wake up?
I don't know.
Hago un video. Pues sí, así está el perrito. De aquí del interior está. Ay, güey. Se quiso menear solo.
This isn't the last time they will catch this vehicle moving.
¿Qué pasó aquí?
On another day moving the vehicle, this
Más el
happened.
carro ya se quiere ir solo. Y un día lluvioso. Holy shit. Se me está yendo el carro. ¡Órale! ¡Órale! ¡Alcánzalo, alcánzalo!
Do you think gravity is just doing its part?
이 꼴이 태국 고양이냐고. 어이, 태국 딱. 와, 방금 소리 들리잖아. 소리 들리잖아. 뭐요? 뭐요? 와, 저거 뭐야? 누구야? 와! 뭐야? 와, 나 탁사 쏟아버려. 방금 전에 소리 들은 사람, 이 소리 하니까 내가 이러고 봤거든. 소리 해가지고 내가 방금 5층 아니면 6층에서 그랬어. 검은 거 아니 뭐 모자 쓰고 있는 것 같던데? 와, 나 무섭다. 와, 방금 뭐 지나간 것 같다. 와, 뭐요? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4층 아니면 5층이요. 저기였어, 저기. 와, 방금 전에 뭐였어? 봤어 방금? 너 누구야? 방금 봤어? 아, 너 진짜 누구냐? 밑에. 누구야? 발자국 봐라. 키에 선명한데 이거 누가 있는 건 사람인갑다. 야 사람인가고요. 뭐야 저거? 쓰레기통 같은 건데. 진짜 이거 뭐야? 사람이요?
Alright guys, got some new fish. Pretty big tank as well. There's currently 2 black ones, 2 gold ones. I called them Goldie number 2, the black one, and if you guys have any suggestions for names that
Introducing the new fish, a ghostly hand can be seen on the fish tank, but quickly retracts and vanishes as he notices it.
Objeto del Valle del Elqui, Chile, se asemeja al objeto visto desde un avión sobre Antioquia, Colombia.
Hey, Axe Murderer. Are you down here? This seems like a place fitting for you. That was up there. It's like a creek. Freaked out more. god. That's only children. I'm sorry for freaking out earlier. I didn't mean to get scared. I didn't mean to yell or whatever I did. How many of you are in here right now? Who's in here? Okay. Herman? I'm not scared. I'm not scared. What is that? Oh my god! Oh shit, shit, shit. Holy. Oh my god, that freaking ball! Dude, it just freaking, it rolled down the stairs. How the would that have happened? Oh my god, that freaked me out so bad. Holy shit. Holy f***. Oh my god, that ball. It just freaking flew down those stairs. Like how the hell did that happen? I know you're up here. I can feel you. I can feel your presence up here. Do something. Do that again. Is that all you're gonna do? Oops. Okay, alright. You killed an entire family with this. And the fact that you are here and you're not burning in hell at the moment is a... I'm literally holding an axe to a ghost. What the f*** am I doing? Racing. Make another sound. Do it. Oh, what the f***? Oh my god. Dude, it just rattled my chair. I just don't feel any fear. It's weird. Like I feel like I was just creeped out just not even a few moments ago. And now it's like starting to go away. Something's not right here. Holy shit! Shit. Is that? That is an axe mark. That was from the killer swinging the axe onto here. Onto, these unfortunate souls. also turned out really weird. Whoa! What the f***? What was with that picture? Oh my god. It's back to normal. What the f***? Look at those pictures again. What the hell? They're all dark and there's like this, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like this, that almost looks like blood. Oh my god. What the hell is with these photos?
I'm telling you, I'm getting the fuck off, and there's a reason why I'm getting the fuck off, and everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two fucks, but I am telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real. And if you can sit on this plane, then you can die with them or not. I'm not going to.
Let me show you something Kevin Hart said a couple years ago after an All-Star game.
People, I didn't want to tell you this, but I have no choice. All-Star weekend in Toronto. Steph Curry, he says, Kevin, come here. He lifts up his arm. The man had mechanical shit in his arm. Wires and shit. He's a robot. He's not real.
Now, before y'all say he's making it up and doing it for kicks, check this video out. And here, you see him nail 5 full-court shots in a row. This is beyond human capability. Impossible, I swear.
Okay, no!
Really?
Oh, shoot! That's fine, bro.
Come on. Not a human on the planet.
Basketball players. This is what popped out to me, and a couple things he didn't mention. One, there's videos of all the basketball players moving at the same time robotically. Gotta check that out. It's like synchronization. I don't know what to look for keywords. I've got a video right here of a basketball player falling and his blood being yellow. It's always been strange. No one explained it. No one fact checked it and gave it an explanation to go away. It just was a mystery. Check this out.
So what my theory is, and again, this is just a theory. I'm not stating it as fact, but my theory is that robot and AI technology is much more advanced than we're being led to believe. And they actually plant these robots in public situations, in public places where people would least expect it, and among people to see just how well they do among humanity. These people want to know just how advanced their tech is and how advanced their AI is. So they're seeing if they will pass among actual humans. Now, could they be humans crossed with robots? Yes, very possibly. I know y'all remember the movie with Will Smith where he loses his arm and gets it replaced with a robot arm. This is known as transhumanism. You know what they say about movies? They predict the future. My theory and what I believe is that what she saw on that plane was a transhuman or a full-blown, artificially intelligent, sentient robot. And think about it. Why wouldn't an airlines company want robots as flight attendants? You don't have to pay them. They don't have insurance you have to pay. No premiums, no retirement. They are virtually a one-time purchase, and from there on out, unless they malfunction, they're free. It's honestly perfect, and I believe they've been integrating these robotic beings or possibly even organic robotic beings into society to see how they'll measure up. Similar to the show Westworld, someday they'll be integrated all throughout society. And what I believe is this one just so happened to possibly glitch out. It had an error or a malfunction. So as you can imagine, she was terrified when she saw something unhuman come from him. He may have been harmless, may have been literally no threat whatsoever to the plane, but she saw something odd take place that he did, and it freaked her right out, just like it would anybody, because we're oblivious to the idea that they already started integrating them into society. I guarantee you they would do this. It makes all the sense in the world.
A video of an emotional woman on a plane saying that the man next to her was not real goes viral.
That motherfucker back there is not real.
This is followed by multiple videos of people claiming to have witnessed the man's eyes wink from side to side.
When he winked at me, and it was his left eye looking back at me, it didn't wink like this. It winked like this.
It didn't like this. It was almost like his pupils winked. It was like from like this way.
A video from 2022 falsely claims that it captured the event. And while it all goes viral, many of us can smell the nonsense. A Freemason with 300,000 followers on TikTok releases a video claiming to be the actual man from the plane.
So we're attempting to fly out of Dallas, Fort Worth, and then basically this woman, she sits next to me and she's clearly been drinking. I'm minding my own business, and sure enough, she sees my hoodie that has this Freemason logo on it. And on top of that, she noticed my ring, so she started to ask questions. Nothing dramatic, just asked me, do I know what these symbols mean? Why am I wearing it? What's the purpose? Yada, yada, yada. And long story short, I basically just say, hey, I'm a Freemason. Next thing I know, she basically starts to grill me about low-level Freemason and that it's all Satanism and that it's ruled by reptilians and blah, blah, blah. So I simply put my hood up and I started to ignore her and basically just mind my own business. So moral of the story, don't believe everything you hear on the internet.
You cannot believe anything you hear on the internet or anywhere else for that matter. And there are two main reasons why this all went viral. First off, the story of reptilian humanoids living among us goes all the way back to the beginning of recorded history. The oldest official writings on Earth are the Sumerian texts. They describe a reptilian race that genetically modified human beings with their own reptilian DNA. All three of the Abrahamic religions describe a reptilian race of humanoids that live among us. The story of the Garden of Eden in the Torah, wherein Adam and Eve were created in the image of the Elohim, reptilian beings known as the Nachash began breeding with Eve so that they could be more like the Elohim.
So the reptiles breeding with Eve, why this is interesting to me is because I just happened to be doing research on the Rosicrucians and deep into their archives, and I came across an old scroll from the 1800s, I believe, that was from the Getty Museum in their digital archive. And it was basically looked like adrenochrome stuff, really weird. It shows kids inside vials with blood. I'll show the video. It's interesting that these scrolls depicted it, and at the same time, Eve is short for evil, and that stems back from the decision Eve made to eat the apple. So it's just interesting. You know, this isn't an attack on women. No one hates women. It's just a search for the truth.
According to the Torah, these Nachash were obsessed with genetic modification.
The Book of Enoch is interesting. Wait until you hear the Book of Giants. The Book of Giants was discovered in 1947 in the Dead Sea Scrolls discovery. The manuscript is dated to the 2nd century BC at the earliest, but could be much older. The same narratives as mentioned in the Book of Enoch of the fallen angels, their corruption of mankind, and their destruction through the flood of Noah is mentioned all throughout the Book of Giants. The scroll was found deteriorating, leaving only fragments of text, but the pieces of text we do have hold incredible information. The Book of Giants describes in great detail the fallen angels corrupting the genetics of all flesh that was on the earth. It tells us specifically in one of the fragments, fragment 1Q23 1 plus 6, 200 donkeys, 200 asses, 200 rams of the flock, 200 goats, 200 beasts of the field. From every animal, from every bird, were selected for miscegenation. Miscegenation refers to the mixing of races or species, particularly in the context of sexual intercourse. The next text that follows makes it absolutely clear that this wasn't referring to different species breeding with each other, but actual cross-species genetics involving the seed of the fallen angels themselves. It's important to notice that giants and monsters are referred to in unique, distinct references. We know from Genesis 6:4 that when humans and angels mated together, that the offspring they produced was giant humans, half human, half fallen angel. Fragment 4Q5312. They defiled, they begot giants and monsters. They begot, and behold, all the earth was corrupted. Through this we can come to the conclusion that these fallen angels were breeding with animals, and their offspring would be half animal and half fallen angel and very large in size. This reality would make sense with all the ancient depictions of monsters and creatures. Maybe those creatures weren't figments of their imagination, but actual half-human, half-fallen angel monsters roaming the earth.
And still live among us today, where they feed off a substance called afar, which is the same substance that human beings are made of. In the Christian Bible, this creature is described as a serpent in a tree. In the Nag Hammadi, early Christian Gnostics wrote of a race of creatures known as the Archons, described as a reptilian humanoid. These Archons fed off of humans, including negative emotions such as fear and anger. The Quran also has writings that describe reptilian creatures who live among us, known as the jinn.
Interestingly enough, there's many names clearly for these reptilian creatures, many depictions, but it's similarly, just like God, there's many names for. Also, Satan, or the devil, there's many names for, like Set, Satan, Gilgamesh, Nimrod, which I covered in a previous video. There are many names for these creatures.
The Aztec Mayan serpent gods Kulkukan and Quetzalcoatl are also described as rainbow serpents, and were believed to have...
The most popular technique for laundering money is through high-valued art. This is because at the high end of the art world, anonymous buying is largely accommodated. Also, they don't care how you pay for it. Once you've made the purchase, you can then get the art transferred to a free port, which is a highly secure free trade zone of an airport or shipping port. Goods in this area can be exported or imported without customs or import taxes, provided they are exported in their original form. You can then sell the art to a legitimate buyer without ever seeing the piece.
Oh shit, we're breaking apart! Got it on camera? What the hell?
Qué fue lo que decía esta joven al momento que estaba protagonizando este escándalo en plena vía pública. Adelante.
So the Schumann resonance, oh my days, look at what this did over the weekend. And apparently it's still going now, if you check the charts. And this is the low vibrational EMF reading of the Earth. And this is a representation of the Earth's frequency. It's never done this before. If you look at the sacred geometry on there, you look at what look like DNA helices, absolutely crazy. And I opened up as a channel. Obviously I'm a psychic, but I opened up as a channel because I wanted to know what was going on. And I was given the following information I'd like to share with you, if that's okay. And basically what I was shown is that this represents the very, very start of our ascension arc as a species. And 2 timelines have already opened up, and they're running parallel with one another now. Next year you're going to see those timelines arc away from one another. You've got 3D and 5D. Ultimately 5D is the timeline that gets anchored in for our planet, which is fantastic, okay? So you've seen lots of stuff like the frequency of the planet increasing around the solstice of December 2020. But today, or this weekend, marked the start of a series of a chain of events that you're going to start to witness now over the next few months. And the racehorse is well and truly bolted out the gates. There's nothing that you can do to stop this now. You're going to see more and more and more of this. Everything is going to get higher and higher from a frequency perspective. There's no sabotage in it. There's no stopping it. The roller coaster or that racehorse is gone, and we just need to now enjoy the ride. But what you're going to also see is that for want of a better word, your frequency is, even if you're awake and aware and you're operating with 5D consciousness, your frequency is going to be dragged up over the next few months. There's nothing that you're going to be able to do about it. All the stuff which is low vibrational or not of the light is going to be purged from your life. So this could be pain, it could be trauma, it could be situations, it could be people, it could be locations, it doesn't matter. Anything which isn't of the highest in your life is going to be purged over the next few months. So we're seeing the start of it through this weekend. That is crazy, and that's never happened in our lifetime, unprecedented. Let me know in the comments your experiences. Can you feel the energies at the minute? Off the charts. Anyway, Ascension, here we come, baby. See you on the other side.
У вас тут скіф?
Да как снеги не знаю!
Блядь, скіф де?
Выйди нахуй, блядь!
Скіф де? Скіф де, я тебе
Ти,
питаю?
блядь, пішов!
Нормально не міг сказати?
Ти звідси нахуй!
Криса йобана.
They going above and beyond to promote the devil, and it's pissing me off. And that is something that I want everybody who can hear this interview to know. As much as I'm supposed to be promoting this movie and talking about my album, I just feel like we're in competition right now because they are trying to normalize the devil. They are trying to populate. The devil is on the main stage at award shows and in every video and signs and symbols. And I said, you know what? We need to stop treating our relationship with Jesus like the little buddy that you talk to before you go to bed at night, and not be more vocal about all the things that God means to us and all of the things that God has brought us through. Yeah, they going above and beyond to promote the devil, and it's pissing me off. Because the devil worshippers used to be real secretive, going down in the basement, this secret world. Now they just
they on the device too. Believe that.
That's kind of it. They don't talk about God no other time publicly other than a big moment happening. And yet, people are worshiping the devil publicly all year long. The whole music video had devil worshiping it. Y'all see this? Y'all see what's going on?
What the fuck? No fucking way. Ooh! Holy shit! They're coming for you, Tony. No, they're coming for me. What the fuck is that? Get the fuck! That is not Taylor Swift.
static cam 1 is now operational and recorded. So we go back upstairs, and as we go through the door, seconds after, a shadow figure is captured on our static cam 3, which moves halfway down the staircase and disappears into the wall.
Eso está muy raro, ¿no? Sí. Está curioso. Tengo mucho frío.
No hay nada.
¡Oh! ¡Uy, uy, uy! ¿Qué pasó, güey?
La puerta, güey.
¿Qué pasó?
Se abrió, güey.
¿Se abrió?
Justo en cuanto pasé se escuchó el... Qué ruido tan raro.
A ver. El azul.
No mames. ¿Escuchaste ese ruido?
Sí.
No seas...
Podrían ser las luces.
Está raro.
Atrás. Aquí. Salió de allá, güey. Salió de allá. ¿Qué fue? ¿Salió de aquí?
Sí.
Hola. Oí una voz de niño que respondió, pero no se ve bien. Hola.
Güey, se ve una sombra, güey. Ven.
Risa, niño, ¿qué pasó?
Ven.
¿Qué, güey? ¿Qué?
En esa puerta.
A ver, sí lo vi.
¿Viste?
Sí vi algo, güey. Sí vi algo. Y se escuchó una risa, ¿eh?
Sí.
A ver, vamos para allá.
Uy, no mames, güey. Me ericé.
¿No se te hace raro que no se regresó esta puerta? Cuando hace rato como que se regresaba. Sí, yo la vi toda. La dejé abierta y ya no se volvió a cerrar, ¿sí? ¡Oh, chinga tú, güey! ¡Ah! Ven. Nos la cerraron en la cara, güey.
That just came out of the hallway from where my office is. This is all in real time. The film is not altered or sped up or anything. This is exactly as it was shot. Night vision camera. It's pitch dark. You're standing in this room, you'll be able to see your hand in front of your face. Eventually, it seems to, like, I don't know if you want to say lose energy over time, but in the later videos, that was a cut right there because that first 60-second video ended. Cuts right there, different 60-second clips that the motion detector recorded. What I was saying was later videos. As you can see, there's no windows in the front of this room, so car lights wouldn't be coming through. My backyard windows, there's a hill behind my house. There's no way for light to get in unless you were standing in my backyard. shining a light through the window, which wouldn't look like this. I did some tests the next evening with a flashlight to see how it would pick up, and it looks like a flashlight. It doesn't look anything like this.
Oh my God, I'm going over. I'm leaving because I'm going over. I'm going.
لو ممكن بس كلنا يا عم هو بالظبط لو ايه في منطقة هنا في القاهرة.
في منطقة اسمها منطقة حلمية الزيتون. المنطقة دي فيها شجرة ستنا مريم. يبقى في واحد هناك عشان يعمل لي متر الأنفاق. طلع على عمق حوالي 100 متر أو 200 متر. لقوا ممر تحت الأرض زي طريق. الناس ماشية عادي بدأت بيه زينا، بس بيختلف عننا إن هما بيجيبوا إيه؟ اللي هو الرئيس بتاع الوزراء أمر إن هو كل حاجة تكون زي ما كانت من غير أي حاجة، من غير اللي تحت يحس إن هو كده أي حاجة. بس أنت مش رد على كده. دلوقتي الأرض عادية بتمشي عادي خالص، بس هم تحت ماشي على الأرض.
¿Para qué querías que te respondiera?
Good and evil here. the man walks through the graveyard, he notices something that haunts him. Just behind him, a mysterious little white transparent figure that practically resembles a child appears and disappears several times on the road. Did he manage to record a ghost?
What was that? Shh, turn that off.
Bro, you heard that?
Yeah.
It was like something coming from the woods. Bro, it was like, oh.
Yeah.
It was right when I turned this on. Bro, whatever is attached to this property does not like necrodites. I heard noises coming from the first floor. Oh, what is that? What is that? What is that? There's something up against the house. Behind those propane tanks. I don't know if it was an animal. It almost looked like something white. It could have been a skunk, like on top.
No, a white dress lady. That could be the white dress lady.
If you were pointing over there was something behind those propane.
I might have had it.
What's behind those? For a personal reason. Are you sure you see something? Right behind here.
Locked, padlocked, and everything.
It's almost like whatever spirits are in here are locked, or it's trying to keep something sinister from coming in.
谁？别他妈闹我！啊啊！哎呦！我操！是这个吗？哎！我操！啊！我操！啊！啊！我操你！看那边了！啊！我操！啊啊！啊！谁？操你妈的屌的！谁呀？弟兄们！我操！
是不是？是不是兄弟们？哎，有个啥玩意儿了？这是有小眼儿，看着没？师傅是不是？是不是兄弟们？出来！出来！没事玩了吗？那是不是？那是不是
？This time from MiG-21. The camera plane and 3 others were scrambled to intercept an unknown craft flying at very high speed, which is visible here as a large cylindrical-shaped object. And as the Russian planes close in, the UFO suddenly picks up speed and disappears. Here it is once again. You'll notice the cylinder seems to be traveling at about the same speed it takes until about and then it seems to increase in speed, which, according to the pilots...
Made up story, none of it's real. This morning, United States of BlackRock.
I'm so glad somebody's talking about this, but it goes deeper than that. There's Welcome to the Machine. It's a website, it's got a bunch of information on it. It has things like who owns BlackRock, who owns Bank of America, who owns State Street Corp, Berkshire Hathaway, and it's got the insider ownership as well on that. So let's take it a step further. Visualizing, this is BlackRock. This is who owns BlackRock. See, Merrill Lynch, BlackRock, Vanguard, all your companies. They're all color-coded for your convenience. Well, who owns those companies? Who owns Vanguard? Who owns Merrill Lynch? These companies. It's all broken down another level. We keep going down levels, you get something that looks like that. You keep going, you get something that looks like the bottom. You keep breaking it down by who owns what companies, and it's the same companies over and over and over again. And if you take all those same companies and you combine them into one big megacorp, you get something that looks like that. That's BlackRock. All the black in there is basically the same company. Ownership of companies, levels and levels. It's all the same company. BlackRock owns this, Vanguard owns this. They own this, they own that. It goes deeper and deeper and deeper, and you get that.
Ancient civilizations use sound and frequencies to heal the body. If you have not heard about this place, the Oracle Chamber, one of the oldest underground temples located in Malta, make sure you stick around. Now, a mind-blowing fact about the Oracle Chamber is it's built the exact same way that a human ear was designed, and it was designed to vibrate sound at 111 hertz. Now, what's crazy about this is scientists have confirmed that 111 hertz frequency does in fact kill cancer cells. If you don't believe me, you can go check out this TED Talk. This frequency also stimulates the creative center of the human brain and induces divine states of meditation. This is just more evidence that our ancient ancestors were much more wise than we have been told.
One is used in microwavable food trays, salad dressing, soft drinks, blah, 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 these things. It is hard to clean, absorbs bacteria and flavors, avoid reusing. 2 is often used in household cleaners, shampoo bottles, milk jugs, transmits no known chemicals into foods, yet they use it for detergent bottles. So this is used for our, like cleaners. This one is used for foods. And it, oh my god. So just to show you what I'm talking about here. That number right there. That's a 2. I mean, it continues on. The ones that had me just disgusted were these. Sick. Used in water jugs, food containers. Linked to heart disease and obesity. Avoid. Water bottle. Wouldn't you know? It's a 7.